We have a problem with birds eating citrus leaves. And we've done a couple things, but today we added these hoops onto it. They're actually water lines. And I'm going to tell you how, why, and what do we expect from it. This is Sandy at Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. And let's go look at one of my citrus trees. One of my new ones, and it's not very large, so we didn't put the hoops on this one. See, the T-posts are tall enough that it'll be fine by next year, and that's a newly planted tree. But these two over here are also newly planted, but they were larger trees, and the birds are ferocious when it comes to the leaves. They're looking for moisture, and a lot of people have gone, so their water fountains and stuff are turned off, and so the birds eat the leaves to get the moisture. So we put these hoops on there, and see how they're just hooked with zip ties. And this is actually water line. So you get a great big roll of, I don't know, 50 feet for $17 I think we got it at Home Depot. But see how much taller it is. So let's go over to these ones over here. So because this one and this other one, this section just watered. They're short, so I don't have to worry about them. But this lemon tree, this is a ponderosa lemon. Look at the size of those lemons already. There's about 15 lemons on this little tree. And the netting was right on top. The tree had grown enough that the birds would land on the netting, it would go down a little bit, and they were pecking at the leaves. You can see over here, they were pecking at the leaves. It's a problem. And I didn't think they would bother my avocado, which is here, but they were literally pecking at it. And we've watched the birds that land on there. So what we did on all of them, we just did, because we have 3 T-posts, we just put 2 sections of that water line, hooked them on, and it raised it up. And so when the birds would even try to land on it, it wouldn't go down far enough for them to peck the leaves. And I think it will protect them, because those birds, if they can get it, they will. So this is the top of the avocado before we put those hoops on there, and you can see how they literally are ripping the leaves off. You think that it might be the wind, but it isn't. We have watched them get up onto the top of the avocado and literally put their beak through and rip it apart. Now what we're going to hook those that water line onto is just the T-post, and we're using zip ties. Joe's pulling them really tight, and then he's clipping off the extra, and we're going to put 2 sections on each one. And Joe has a tool that cuts PVC pipe, and so it works really good on this thinner water line too. Now we're putting it over the ponderosa lemon first, and it's just a matter, the netting is 14 feet by 14 feet, so we just have to get it kind of even centered in the center, and then it drapes down, and then we can secure it onto the different posts. We have our T-posts, and then some of them have some smaller posts too, just so that it pulls out so the branches aren't getting caught on them so easily. Now on the avocado, Joe is just finishing that netting, trying to pull it tight, and then we'll put some little stakes in there, metal stakes that you use in your lawn sometimes, or in your garden. It's just bent wire really, and that way we don't get any birds in there, because I'd hate to have them caught in there and we weren't here to get them out. But we did 4 trees in total, 2 in the front of it, then there are 2 that are smaller that we didn't do, and then the 2 in the back. And so it gives them lots of room to grow, and we don't have to worry about them. It's going to be a scorcher today, like 97 degrees. And so we water our citrus every 3 days. But I really think that's going to help solve our problem with those birds. If you have ideas of what you guys have done with your citrus trees to protect them from the birds ripping those leaves off, let me know. It's the northern mockingbirds that do them down here. There could be other birds, but those are the ones I've seen. As always, like, subscribe, share with the world. Enjoy your day, and I will see you next time.